Hello everybody. Um this is like one of my very first videos, and I wanted to start this video kind of like by talking about my hair journey and doing my makeup, kind of like a get ready with me, but I'm just bored and it is something o'clock. It's like 11 something at night here in Chicago, and I just wanted to talk to you all about my journey and what I've been doing, and what hairstyle I have, and just telling you more about me from when I posted my first video talking about me, which was I think in 2016, 2015, one of those years, and now 2018, about to be 2019 in a couple of days, which is insane. I thought 2018 would never end, and it's finally ending, and so here we are. So I thought this would be a cool video to go up a couple days before 2019, and kind of like just go back and talk about my 2018 year and how my senior year of high school went and how my first semester of college went. So kind of like 2017, 2018 a little bit, and then to the rest of 2018 now, beginning 2019. Okay, before I start talking about all that, I'm going to tell you what I'll be using. I'll be using my Use Smooth Unexpected Luxury Spray Continuous Mist Bottle. And in here I have rose water and I have rose water mixed with water, and I use this rose water from the brand Heritage Store. And it looks like that, just rose water, and I mix it with water so it's not too much rose. But also my locticianist, she gave me this as a Christmas present with also other things, but this is rose water from the international market in Nashville, Lebanese brand, and it's really beautiful. Like, I just want to drink it. It looks like a nice little bottle of wine. You can drink rose water, just to let you know, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this for my hair once I finish this bottle and what the rest that's in here. So what I do is I'll separate and spray like the roots, and just go through, rub it through. Just spray it through, and what the rose water does, because and just to talk a little bit about my hair, the hairstyle, or the hair that I have right now, which is not pretty much a style, but it's a nature almost. It is my journey. It's called Sister Locks, and it's like a cousin to dreadlocks, where you first start off with twist and the hair automatically locks itself over time. It doesn't lock right away. It locks over time. That's one thing about it. You're gonna have to be patient if you ever get this hairstyle, and you're just gonna have to be patient. And also, if you ever think about getting this hairstyle, I would definitely recommend to do some research on it, because this is a hairstyle that does become permanent. You should definitely do a little bit of research on it, just in case you're thinking about getting it. So this is my bonnet. When sleeping or lounging around, you put on a satin bonnet or satin scarf, just to keep it looking nice. And also about Sister Locks, you have to get it retightened like every 4 weeks, and that's also not fun, but also you have to invest, and because retightening is not going to cost as much as getting the sister locks installed, but they do cost a pretty penny. Not gonna lie, because I pretty much paid half of it. Okay, so I'm gonna do my makeup, talk about school, talk about life, catch up, say hey. I use this Tarte Shape Tape by Tarte foundation called Deep Sand. But yeah. So back to the school topic. So my senior year of high school was very rough. Not gonna get into specifics of naming names and stuff like that, but it was very rough in the context of losing friends, almost not being able to walk across the stage with the rest of my class, almost having to go to summer school. Like, it was just this whole thing, like, of a lot of almost. And it was really rough, and I just didn't know what to do. I was panicking. I tried everything when it came to trying to have, like, the best senior year as possible. So first of all, I went to a high school that had so many rules, so much discipline, and the kids didn't like it. Students didn't like it. Some faculty didn't like it, so they left. But it was, like, very rough. Kids were protesting, trying to find a way to get freedom of speech and stop some of the rules that were happening, like escorts to the bathroom. Like, what are we, in kindergarten? When I was in kindergarten, I could walk to the second floor of my school and go straight up to the bathroom without nobody, like, paying attention. And we have cameras in every single crook and cranny of that school, on the outside as well. And it was just ridiculous, and people didn't like it, and so people are standing up to it. But, like, back to me, that was towards the end of my senior year. Back to me, like, I had friends, like, we were so excited. Like, we were seniors, we were getting ready to graduate, and the year was moving by so quickly. It was insane. Like, we don't have a lot of time together. And it came to getting ready to apply for colleges, and I applied to 22 schools and only got into 10. But it's okay, it's okay. I, I essentially got into the school I wanted. Went out of state. Went to Lipscomb University in Nashville, Tennessee. A beautiful school, beautiful city. My dad's from Nashville, so it was kind of like being there with him just a little bit. Okay, now that the foundation is on, I'm going to be using Shape Tape by Tarte Concealer in Tan Deep Sand. Applying for colleges was definitely rough, and I kind of didn't do what I was supposed to when it came to applying for colleges, because I didn't apply for scholarships. I was being lazy, and I kind of got overwhelmed. And when I get overwhelmed with things, I kind of, like, let things go and, like, say I'll come back to it later. And most of the times I don't, or I'll try to come back to it at the last minute, and it's not good. And I'm gonna let you guys know, like, right now, don't do things at the last minute, or don't wait to the last minute to do things, because you'll understand that you'll be, like, missing out on opportunities, or you won't get what you need. And because I waited to the last minute, I didn't get scholarships, and I didn't get a lot of money. And because and this is not to brag when I say this at all, but because my mom makes over the amount of income that is needed, we don't get a lot of government money. So when I like apply for FAFSA, I don't get a lot of money for them because my EFC, which is my expected family, I forgot what it stands for. I'll insert it below or put it somewhere. But because that is so high, I did not get a lot of money. And then my friends like would tell me, "Oh, my EFC is 1,000, or my EFC is 800." I'm like, oh, well, you're gonna get a lot of financial aid. I'm not gonna get a lot of financial aid. So applying for scholarships and just applying to college in general was very rough for me. Because one, I waited to the last minute, and two, my parents make so much. And I'm not even gonna lie, a lot of the scholarships that I was looking at, were for people with were for low income families, and which I am not. So it was very hard to find something that I could apply for. In college, when it came to friends, and this was like since the end of my sophomore year all the way to my senior year, when I got closer with people, I grew friendships with people who didn't like each other. And I know a lot of people have to go through this as well, and it came to a point where people wanted me to choose sides, and I couldn't do that. I didn't want to be that person who chose sides, but then when I did choose sides, it got really bad to the point where I lost friends, and I wasn't trusted to keep secrets, or I wasn't trusted for people to talk to me, because when I chose those sides, like, it just went downhill, and it was really bad for me, and it was really bad for them, and it put me in a dark place. And even like going into my freshman year, I was dealing with depression with family stuff, so having to deal with this as well just made it even harder. So I had to know my place, and I didn't know that place or realize what my place was senior year, where I lost so many friends, and it got really bad. I'm not even gonna lie, it got really bad to the point where I had to choose between these three people, and I didn't want to do that. And when I chose, it looked like I chose the wrong, people, the wrong group. And then when I tried to talk to the other party, like, I had to do it in secret, and she didn't want me to do it in secret because she's like, if you want to be my friend, my friendship shouldn't be a secret. And I'm not trying to have it be a secret. I want to be everybody's friends. But if I do this with you and they find out, they get mad. And I'm not trying to lose any more friends. Like, I'm not trying to have that high school thing anymore. If you get what I'm throwing, if you catching what I'm throwing, you smell what I'm cooking, you get me, yo? Like, I'm not trying to have that high school shit go on anymore. Like, I'm in college. I'm not trying to, be worried about that. And that's now, like, my senior year, that drama with those people is happening now because this particular person wants to make it a big deal and make it all about her when it's not about you, girl. It's not about you, honey. It's not about you. You make things about you that shouldn't be. And that's not the case. Like, that shouldn't be the case because it's not about you. The world does not revolve around you, hunty. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you catch what I'm throwing? Do you smell what I am cooking? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm ranting right now, which I pretty much am. But, that's just something that aggravates me when people make things all about them. And I understand I do that myself, and I'm trying to work on that. But this girl has been doing this forever. So then I'm gonna go in here with my Shape Tape by Tarte setting powder. I just go and use my beauty blender and put it on all the areas where I put highlight. And yeah, so I just hate when people make stuff about them. Oh my gosh, it got all up on the camera. I'm sorry. I'm using my phone on there. I'm gonna use the Lorac Refined Romance palette. I do not remember the colors. I had this for a while now, and I am gonna go in here with just a brush, concealer brush. I don't use it for concealer. I use it for my base color, and this is what my base color looks like. It's just like a nude color. I'm gonna go on top of my eyes. So yeah, and with the same party, I got my friend suspended on accident. I lost my best friend so many times. We were on and off again best friends, and it just got really bad to the point where he hurt me, and I had a panic attack. And I never really told people this in public, but I had a panic attack, and I had to go to the doctor and get I'm sorry, it's a tough subject. I had to go to the doctor and get antidepressants because I was already depressed, but I wasn't on medication, and this just made my depression and anxiety skyrocket. And my doctor was like, "This is not good. Like, we have to put her on medication." Like, it got to the point where they thought I had to be hospitalized. So when that happened, I was like, okay, I need to choose my friends wisely. So I was done talking to this one person for a while. I'm going to use this gold color. You can't really see. It's not really pigmented. I'm going to use this gold color in my crease and also as a shadow along the eye. So, it just, I stopped talking to this person, and it got, like, I didn't go to school that next day because I thought if I saw him, I would definitely break down and I would have to leave school. So, I did not go to school the next day. I went to school back that next Monday, and it was honestly hard to see this person smiling and hard to see that person having fun, and me not be a part of it. And then we started talking again. So that was in September when we stopped talking, and like we stopped our friendship. So 2 months have went past, and in November, the day before my birthday, he reached out, and the only reason he reached out because me and my friend we were gonna stay at a hotel together downtown, and that was the night of the tree lighting. And the only reason he called me was to say, can I please just pick you up so we could go downtown, because it doesn't make sense for her to come all the way out there and then y'all go out there and then y'all go to back downtown. And I was like, you know what, whatever, come on. That was also a free ride for me. Like, I didn't have to pay for Uber or anything. So I was like, you know what, whatever, come on, come pick me up. But like, part of me was happy to see this person because like I haven't talked to him in 2 months, and just between us people, I had and still have a crush on this guy. Um, but I didn't tell anybody, and I don't plan on telling anybody because, or just you, and in case my friends see this video, it's gonna be out in the open. Hey, I had a crush on you, and I still do. But this guy, we're closer than ever. I consider him a brother, and it's hard to consider him a brother because I do have a crush on him. So I just try to keep that between me. I think maybe one other person knows. It's kind of hard to try to keep that secret. And it's hard to hide my feelings because we do hang out, and like it's like when I see this dude, I'm like, man, he is so cute, and I'm definitely not his type. I love myself, 100% love myself to the fullest. It is hard sometimes to look at my body and know that, like, I am overweight and I am not attractive to some people. I am, like, going to the gym and I am working out and I am trying to change myself, but not, like, because I want to look good for people, but because I want to, fix my health. Now to lips. I am going to use my Kylie Cosmetics Birthday Collection Light Gloss. And that is it for my makeup. I do not do anything crazy. I do not put on lashes. I do not go in crazy shadows. Because like I said, I am not a beauty guru. Not that. I'm going to finish it off with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. I love the rose water spray. High school was very rough with me losing a lot of friends and honestly heartbreaks, just sad stories, and to the point where I lost my best friend and I wasn't able to walk across the stage, but I ended up being able to walk across the stage because I wasn't going to let that school hold me down, okay? I protested. If you know something's not right, protest it, okay? And then I graduated and it was amazing, and I was able to go to college and pack up all my stuff, well, mostly all of my stuff, and put it in suitcases and boxes and put it in the back of my truck and say, holla, see you later, and take that 6-hour drive all the way down to there near Nashville, Tennessee, failure. And I loved Nashville. Nashville is beautiful. It's big. I made so many wonderful friends. It was just so great to meet people so nice. Everyone was friendly, and I made such great groups of friends. And I am so sad to say that I am transferring from that school and coming back home because my mental health has gotten the best of me, and school was getting very rough to the point where it got really hard, and I was planning on climbing up the ladder on the side of my room and jumping off the roof because it was rough, and the only way that I found to deal with it was medication and talking to psychiatrists, and it's just gotten really rough, and so I had to come back home to a place where I find the biggest support system for myself, which is my family. It's not ideal that I had to come back home because I did love Nashville and I did love my school and I did love the friends there, but I had to do what's best for me in the end, and that was coming back home. So I am going to be attending school here, and staying at home for a little bit, and in the future when I find or when I see fit. I will find my own place, and I did get a job, so that's gonna be happening. I am so sad to leave my roommate, my RA, the friends that I made, but I will be back home in Chicago, the Windy City. And I just wanted this video to kind of be like a more get to know me. So I should have done this in the beginning of the video, but I'm gonna do it now. So hi, I am Michaela Houston. People call me Mike, people call me Mickey, people call me Mikey, people call me yo, dude, you know, Michaela. But the nickname that I love to go by is McClure. Please comment down below if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, any videos that you would like to see. Also, please give me some advice. Tell me what this video needed and what it didn't need, because I do understand this video is long. Also, being my first video where I'm actually doing something that is worth being long, and kind of like it shouldn't have been that long. Also, if you want to give me some tips on my makeup, if you want to if you want to see a close-up, giving me tips back and forth, my social media will be down below. Instagram, Facebook. Who uses Facebook? I don't know, but Facebook, Twitter, and you know, the one that everyone uses, Snapchat. No, it's gonna be a lot of laughter going on because I am crazy. Just to let people know, like, I'm not crazy. I just have an awesome sense of humor, and people love it, and I love it, so I don't take that for granted. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, like, subscribe, and tell me what you think I should be posting every week.